What the heck is this?
It's alright to jerk off to cartoons. The Japanese do it every day.
This is the haunted world of El Superbeasto, a movie that is freaky as it is funny, a movie that seems to be off of people's radars as far as raunchy comedies are concerned. Since no one is doing a proper review on it, allow me. What is it about? Written and directed by Rob Zombie, is a 2009 direct-to-DVD horror sex comedy movie about a fabulous man named El Superbeasto. The best character in this movie,
He's a legend.
a film actor slash director and former masked wrestler, and his slutty, sidekick, non-blood related sister, the super agent Susie X, are both on a mission to stop the evil Dr. Satan from taking over the world by marrying a woman with the mark of the devil on her ass. Sounds interesting.
This is interesting.
Without further ado, let's get into it. Before the plot starts, we are greeted by a fancy-looking fellow in black and white, warning us on the horrors we are going to see.
Mr. Rob Zombie feels it would be a little unkind to present this picture without just a word of friendly warning. It may shock you. So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, well, we warned you.
Great introduction. And as a warning myself, unfortunately, all special wieners and melons, and special explicit swear words will be censored. Now let's continue. The plot starts with El Superbeasto, who is directing a movie.
Big time movie casting is now in session. I've got a very special art film to shoot today.
And we're off to a great start. During the making of his non-safe for work film, things get a little crazy.
Are you guys ready for my salad?
Inside. Oh, get ready. Holy monkey. That wasn't in the script.
Fatality.
After shooting his last scene of the day, El Superbeasto decides to go to a titty bar to relax.
Titty bar.
This is where we get introduced to his backstory and his kick-ass theme song, to which I unfortunately cannot play. As Superbeasto makes it to a titty bar,
What's up, niggas?
he starts hitting on the bride of Frankenstein.
Titties.
He's a legend.
The next scene, we are introduced to the best character in the movie, Susie X, who is at an undead Nazi military base, stealing the sentient head of Hitler. She calls Superbeasto, who is supposed to be with her on the mission. He lies to her about being at a titty bar.
No, I'm not at a bar. I'm entering a bad, cell area. I might look.
He's a legend.
As Susie X steals the head of Hitler, she runs and escapes from zombie Nazis. This is where we also get introduced to her robot partner, Murray. Fun fact. It was revealed shortly after, Susie X built Murray herself, and he can transform into multiple different vehicles. But the best part about Murray in my opinion, is that he wants to ram her with his hard drive, and just for that, he is the best character in this movie.
He's a legend.
We cut back to the titty bar scene,
Titty bar.
with Superbeasto watching an ad of himself on TV. Then all of a sudden, some werewolf guy starts hitting on his woman. Superbeasto gets a bit too insecure, and starts beating up the werewolf.
Oh my god, you killed him!
Calm down, folks. You can't do any real damage to a werewolf without silver.
Nice.
Beasto!
Fatality.
In the next scene, we get introduced to the antagonist, and best character in the movie, Dr. Satan. He is in his lair, with his sidekick gorilla, Otto. His dream is to gain the sexy powers of hell,
All the sexy powers of her!
so he can become an overpowered beast. He needs to achieve this by finding a woman with the devil's mark on her ass, and take her to his bed, and raw dog her. Back at the bar,
Titty bar.
we are greeted with the musical introduction of Velvet Von Black, the best character in this movie.
I said sad hoe. You sad ass deaf hoe. What did you just call me? You're the one who's all coherent and once you go black, you never go back. That's Von Black, bitch.
She's a legend.
A legend.
Through spy bats, Dr. Satan is able to see Velvet Von Black's devil mark tattoo. So Dr. Satan sends Otto to kidnap Velvet Von Black. As Velvet Von Black makes it to her dressing room, Otto appears, and tries to kidnap her. Meanwhile Superbeasto tries to flirt with her, only to come to the realization that she is in trouble.
That is one kinky bride.
As Susie X kills zombie Nazis and confronts the Nazi zombie general, Superbeasto shows up. and tells Susie X about Otto kidnapping Velvet Von Black, and says she'll help in the search, to get more information on where Otto and Black are. Super Beasto decides to chat with some of his boys back in the hood. He meets up with his boys, and he tells them about where he can find Otto, but due to his excessive lying, needs to regain their trust. After an intense twister match, he regains their trust. In the next scene, we see Velvet Von Black enjoying her stay.
Try to remain somewhat coherent.
What did you just call me? You're the one who's all coherent and what the hell are these tiny bottles for? Huh? What you think I am? Midget or something? I know Lilliputian.
A nice mouth.
We cut back to Super Beasto, by finding a trail of burnt cigarettes, leads him to a spooky cemetery. As he's walking through the spooky cemetery, a red monster emerges from a pond. Meanwhile, Susie X and Murray crash the kitty bar, and ask questions about who Otto is working for.
Right, you little worm. You got until I count to 3 to tell me who that smelly ape with the screw in his noggin is working for, or I'm gonna blow your little friggin' worm head into a million pieces.
Go ahead, Blondie. I don't want to live, you hear me? I don't want to live. Ah, fine. Dr. Shade.
We cut back to Super Beasto and the monster, and they argue. As they're arguing, Susie X calls Super Beasto, and tells him Dr. Satan is responsible for sending Otto to kidnap Velvet Von Black.
What would that crazy fruit ball want with my lady?
Did you say your lady? I knew this was about to stay!
As they're talking, the monster smashes Super Beasto and kidnaps him. In the next scene, Dr. Satan dances, the monster and Otto walk in with Super Beasto captured.
God damn it, Otto, don't you ever knock!
Super Beasto and Dr. Satan recognize each other. And now, story time. As a child, Dr. Satan used to sing songs and spy on Susie X on the cheerleader team. Then Super Beasto shows up and messes with him.
Nice throw!
Dr. Satan wants Velvet Von Black all to himself, so he knocks Super Beasto out. While Velvet Von Black is having the time of her life, we later see Super Beasto in a dungeon. While in the dungeon, he meets a guy named El Gato, and he has seen some
I can't believe you're here. My idol, locked in chains like a towel-head at Guantanamo. Remember when I was pitted against the raging Earth's crust at the Randall Dome?
No.
Oh yeah, I mean, he was squeezing my head. Then he yanked my balls off.
That's great. Your family must be very proud.
But I did get a new set of pendulous balls grafted on. See?
Ball sack removed.
Later, we see Dr. Satan showing Otto his haul of ex-wives, 22 to be exact.
All of them abysmal catastrophes! A total waste of time! Oh, but how I love the ladies!
As he prepares himself to marry Velvet Von Black, we cut back to Super Beasto in the dungeon. Super Beasto notices a rat. Then he describes the 2 things he's most afraid of.
My Uncle Carl in a thong. And rats.
Only for his fears to come true.
Hey, Beasto, you want to play my bad little pony? Whoa!
Uncle Carl!
I'm not supposed to die like this. I'm a celebrity.
We got a celebrity here. I repeat, this is not a normal person. This is a celebrity.
After being traumatized, Super Beasto gets motivated, and breaks out of his chains, grabs El Gato and escapes. As Susie X and Murray kill more Nazi zombies, we later see Dr. Satan proposing to Velvet Von Black.
50% of everything you see here is yours, if you will be my bride. And now, my dear. And now, my dear. And now... Otto! Where the f*** is the ring?
How fast do you think I can saw the finger off a corpse?
You Otto!
And she agrees to marry him, as Susie X sneaks her way onto a shuttle van heading to the wedding party. We return to the glorious chemistry of Velvet Von Black and Dr. Satan.
I'll be ready when I'm goddamn ready. Yo, is this the way you gonna be? Acting like a fool and...
And Dr. Satan shoots her.
Get this frozen bitch to the altar!
In the next scene, we see Super Beasto sneaking his way into the wedding party, only to meet up with Susie X again. She questions to him on why she's at a wedding party, and he tells her Steve Wachowski is Dr. Satan.
And if he marries this bride, we're all toast!
In an attempt to stop him, Super Beasto decides to pour blood all over him, and it fails. And then, plot twist, Dr. Satan was just using Velvet Von Black to get to Susie X. Then, Dr. Satan goes on a killing spree. In the next scene, Super Beasto, his boys, Velvet Von Black, and Murray are in his car. and they notice Dr. Satan holding Susie X on top of a building. Velvet Von Black tells him to put the hoe down. Then, the best scene in the movie happens. Velvet Von Black and Susie X start fighting.
Do I stutter?
All right, cat fight!
Fight!
Yeah, lay in the smackdown.
Oh no, she's hitting! Yeah, kick some ass!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Damn, look at that! Crazy!
Finish her!
Kiss her! Who's the hoe now, bitch?
Surprisingly, Velvet Von Black lost the fight. She should have used that black girl strength.
I got a prenup!
Remember kids, don't make a deal with the devil, unless you're getting half. Dr. Satan squashes Velvet Von Black. Squashing her, along with other unforeseen circumstances, causes him to revert back to normal size. Superbeasto pulls a wedgie on Dr. Satan and kicks his butt. The zombie Nazis run away, and everyone has a happy ending. Wait, Velvet Von Black is alive. She survived getting squashed. Well, you know what they say.
Black don't.
Then everyone has a really good happy ending. Credits roll. The end. Now that's out of the way, let's look at some extra stuff. Action figures. Action figures based off of El Superbeasto and Susie X were released in conjunction with the movie. You can easily find these figures online for sale. Sadly, there wasn't any figures made of the rest of the cast. But, on the bright side, you can take these figures, put them in a jar, and do fun things to them. The comics. Some of you folks probably don't know this, but this movie is based off the comics of the same name, and the comics are just as crazy as the movie. Just like the figures, these can also be easily found and purchased online. Easter eggs and other stuff. This movie has lots of freakishly small fun visual details that the average eyeballs may have missed. Visual gags in movies are like a cupcake with sprinkles on it. With that being said, this movie is covered with sprinkles. Like this one scene where Superbeasto slams his car into someone who suspiciously looks like Michael Myers, and this reference to the Alien movies, and this lady giving Velvet Von Black the finger, and these two ghosts banging in the graveyard, and even a reference to the Village People in the after credits scene. Then there's the soundtrack for the movie. It may be cheesy, but I have to give credit where it's due. It's fantastic. Rob Zombie, while being a filmmaker, he is also a singer and songwriter. No wonder why the songs are so good. Speaking of the actors, you have people like Tom Papa, who voiced the legendary El Superbeasto, and Rosario Dawson is the legendary Velvet Von Black, and even Tom Kenny is Otto. Yes, Tom Kenny, the one who voices the iconic SpongeBob. All of them did a fantastic job bringing these freakazoids to life. Unfortunately, I would show deleted scenes, but I can't find any.
Instead,
Let's count how many ass shots there are in this movie.
sweet supple ass, 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 sweet supple ass. Sweet supple ass, 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 supple ass. Wow.
In conclusion, this film managed to receive mixed reviews upon release. Sucks that nothing else really came after this movie. But just like everything that's over a decade old, it managed to receive a cult following. I am part of that cult. This movie is definitely not for everyone, but it's definitely for a sick, twisted, funny individual like me. Thanks for watching.
Yes, we give the audience what it wants.
Smash that like button and subscribe.